Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Hitman Marrakesh professional walkthrough sponsored by RageWorks.net. In this video, 47 challenges Zaydan to dance till you drop and crown Strandberg a drama queen. This run is explosive. I bring the emetic poison vial and concealable baton along for this mission. Now, we're just going to run to the rooftop with Marlon and get the key card for the consulate and slip into the shisha den because we need to get Jeff's disguise, the cameraman. Because in Drama Queen, we are going to pose as the cameraman and put a bomb in the camera and kill Strandberg with it. But first, we are going to do one of the most loved Easter eggs in this Hitman game, which is actually a mission. And that is the Dance Till You Drop challenge. Basically, you've seen me start it in a bunch of other professional videos in Marrakesh. I'm going to be getting the military officer disguise, and you have to dismiss all the guards where they'll go into the backyard area and then have a dance off. And during that, when Zaydan appears, you have to kill him during the dance off. Unfortunately for both of these challenges, and that's the reason I put them together, there's no way to get Silent Assassin. So you saw me poison the pipe, and Jeff is about to come over here. But first we watch this lovely young lady walking away.
I may see you any second. Oh, I do not need this right now.
Wait for Jeff to come in. So far I got about 3 of those membership cards. And now we're gonna go back into this back room here and switch disguises. That way Jeff's disguise is right there, and we don't risk compromising it.
Strandberg is a lunatic.
No, he is capitalism.
Now we need 2 throwable items, so we're gonna pick up the wrench. Always be careful and crouch when you do it here, and put it away before you stand up, because the suspicion meter is very sensitive in Marrakesh. Now the guard is here, which makes things very easy. We just wait for him to turn around, and once he gets down the steps, we can throw the wrench at the headmaster, switch to the baton, and knock out the soldier.
Title: Diplomacy's Edge.
See, by the time he gets down the stairs, there's no chance of him hearing that hit and turning around. Now, because I've snuck into the school a million times already, we're speeding past that. Waiting for this guy to come over here so I can knock him out and take the soldier disguise. Elite soldier, excuse me. Now you saw me pick up the 4 remote explosives on that table, and I'll point it out in a second when we get back to it, just in case you missed it. You actually need all 4 of the remote explosives. Now see, this guy put his back to me so we can take him out easily and not worry about that guard in the hallway. Just stop here for a second. Let him turn, because he would have seen me. Now we have the officer's disguise. And this table right to the left, right there, that's where the 4 explosives would have been if you didn't see it. So, there's a glitch on this mission. This guard I'm about to talk to, turn around. The one with his back to me. Make sure you dismiss him first before you plant the
General Satan's
explosives.
order.
Unless you plan to just shoot
Wanda,
Zaydan in the head,
listen,
which you can do. I
that was
just,
one time.
because of the other one, I wanted to
I
match
was
the
never
kill
even there.
styles.
You keep saying it. No,
So plant the explosives
You better believe
right here under the staircase.
are
prominent families. His
I never
father
meant
was
to
sick.
break
The reason why you see me plant 3
I'm sorry.
is because
I thought I had said
they are pretty visible. So there's a chance that soldiers could see it and pick it up and take it away. So you don't want to just put one there.
You're absolutely right. I'm not arguing, Wanda.
You're
I'm not
dismissed.
putting up
General
an argument
Satan's
here.
order.
I saved the last one for Strandberg.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
The other thing, which also seems to be a glitch with the Dance to Your Drop challenges,
You're dismissed.
aside
General
from
Satan's order.
dismissing all the guards that you can dismiss, because you can't dismiss actually all of them, you need to actually encounter all of the
General
guards
Satan's order.
in the school, excluding the ones in the
General
front
Satan's
yard.
order.
Until you do that, the radio won't appear. That's why you see me running around just walking up to these guards. And I'll show you what I mean in a second.
You're dismissed. General Satan's order. You're dismissed. General Satan's order.
Make sure that officer is turned around.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's kind of similar to the Headmaster's Revenge
You're dismissed.
challenge where you have to
General
look at
Satan's
all
order.
the kids' paintings.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
But when we first did this on normal, you didn't have to do all this. You just had to dismiss the
You're
guards.
dismissed. General Satan's order.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So I have 2 guards left that I
You're
can
dismissed.
dismiss. That's
General Satan's order.
the second one. Well, the first one. There's one more after this, but I gotta look at these guys. And now I gotta wait for this last guard. Just making sure the officer doesn't catch me with a head turn.
You're dismissed. General
See,
Satan's
now
order.
that's all of them. So I should be able to go downstairs right now and see the radio by those 2 guards that are bad-mouthing Zaydan.
Ego to match.
But it's not there.
Oh,
It should be right on that desk. And I get confused here for a bit 'cause I'm like, what else do I need to do? I've seen the guy that's outside because I passed by him earlier, but I look at him again. I check the desk, it's still not there. I know for a fact that I've looked at all the soldiers upstairs. And then I realize there's 2 guards out in this yard that I haven't walked up to yet. After I look around everywhere. So you gotta go outside and go up to these 2 guards.
Good day, sir.
Actually, there's 3 of them.
honey,
But in turning, I did see the guy who's leaning on the wall.
one time.
I was never even there. You keep saying that.
No, I hear what you're saying, and I
And now watch, I run across here, and now that I looked at those guards, I've seen everybody in the school. There's the radio.
I mean, sure. Zaydan does date some
So
beautiful women.
if
I'll
you're
give
doing
him
this on professional, make sure you walk up to all the guards. Every one of them,
that. See that
every
model he's
soldier.
dating?
And you start to get this madness. And because it's on the loudspeaker, even the guys in the front of the school are doing it. But you still have to be a little bit careful because if anybody's an enforcer, they're still an enforcer. So even though they're dancing, they're watching.
That is General Reza Zaydan, keeper of the peace.
Just follow behind Zaydan slowly. Really, you don't even have to go out here. I'm just going out here to show the dance party. At this point, I could be running away to the consulate. But look at Zaydan get down. If you don't want to stay around for the party, like, once you see Zaydan get to the bottom floor, see, that guy's an enforcer. He almost spotted me. And nobody out here is. Like, you could run till you get to back to the shisha den and then detonate it, and you're pretty much guaranteed to get him. But he's already there, so I get him right here.
Target down. Move on to Claus
Just make sure nobody sees you with that trigger in hand. So I change into Jeff's disguise. I talked to these GNN people. It took them that long to find Zaydan's body, even though they were right in front of him. So while they're talking to the secretary, you can go into the green room and set up the bomb. You do have to, again, be careful, because even though you're a cameraman and it's perfectly normal for you to be fidgeting with a camera, people somehow notice that you have a bomb in your hand. Watch. Sometimes I think they made professional mode a little bit too professional. It's a great challenge, but some of the suspicion meters are ridiculous. One thing, you do have to move this guard here. Did you see the camera and the guard? That chair is where Strandberg's going to be sitting, so perfect proximity for the bomb, but also it'll kill the guard if you leave him there. You're not getting silent assassin anyway, but you know, if you want to like truly feel like 47, you got to avoid non-target kills as much as possible.
Splendid. Well, let's do this, shall
With the 50 caliber syndrome, it's impossible to avoid it, but in this one, it's very simple to avoid collateral damage. So once Strandberg sits in that chair behind in front of the green screen, you're gonna want to turn on the vacuum cleaner behind that panel where you saw me before. But there's a woman who walks back there. You gotta watch out for her, which I didn't.
Okay, I think we're set. Roll when you're ready.
Camera rolling.
Hey, when you got a sec, think you could do something about the lights? Upstairs somewhere? Thank you.
You also technically could go upstairs, and there's a winch control. Well, that's going to be the next assassination. A winch control to drop the moose on Strandberg.
Let me start by asking, how do you feel right now?
I gotta wait for this woman to come from behind this wall.
These last few weeks, everything that's happened to me, it's
Fortunately, the interview with Strandberg is long enough that you have time to wait like
For the
that.
last 7 years, you have been the CEO of AMB, the biggest private bank.
Now, the security guard is coming.
Police showed up on
I walk out because there's no safe place to hit the detonator in there. I just wish I could have seen Strandberg's body fly across the room.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
So we're done here. I'm gonna get my suit. We're out of here. We have completed the Dance Till You Drop challenge. and the Drama Queen challenge. And then our favorite lady in that lovely white dress. Now in the next video, I'm gonna do one of the kills that's not included in professional mode, because with this video, I only have one challenge left, which is drop the moose on Strandberg. So there'll be a little bit of extra in the next video. I unlocked the crystal ball, which is the final unlock, well, the weapon unlock for Marrakesh Professional. I'll see you guys in the next video. Everybody have a nice day.